even 25 years later, we still can never let go. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Papa with Grant, everybody, and it's a retro review today. I always like doing these when there's a big re-release. I always like revisiting a classic movie, and today we are talking about, I think, one of the best movies, and don't even at me in the comments with the backlash. You're wrong. I'm just going to say it right now, you're wrong. That movie is Titanic. Titanic, for those who don't know, is back in theaters for its 25th anniversary. Wide release, I believe, in 3D, and I think select IMAX 3D theaters in 4K. For those who don't know, the movies and TVs that we do here, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up with Grant. Sorry, I must have forgotten that. Titanic, for those who don't know, is written and directed by James Cameron. And what I still think is his best film. It is a true 3.5 hour epic. So what is Titanic about? For those who don't know, Titanic is about Rose. She is a young woman, roughly 17 years of age. At the majority of the time we see her, but when we meet her in this film, it is through the intervention of a group of deep sea explorers who find the wreckage of the Titanic in search of the heart of the sea diamond. They find a nude drawing of a woman, and seeing it on TV, that woman is now 101 years old nearly, and it's Rose. And despite the skepticism of this group, she regales to them and her granddaughter the story of how she survived the sinking of the great ship, the RMS Titanic, back in 1912. And then we flash back. And also how she got the necklace and how that portrait came to be. And that was through a younger Rose, played by Kate Winslet, who is engaged to a total dickweed named Hockley. He's played by Billy Zane. When out swooping into her life through sheer force of luck, including basically winning a poker game, comes Jack Dawson, played in a performance worthy of comparison, I think, to a young Robert Redford by the great Leonardo DiCaprio. He might just be a normal, sort of nomadic, alley rat, but he wins the heart of this young privileged woman when he saves her from an attempted suicide on the ship on the boat, and from there, it's too late for both of them. They fall madly in love. Jack becomes the key to getting them on a happy life together, and she's willing to even get off the ship when it docks with him, but it turns out, sadly, that will not happen. Because the ship hits an iceberg and begins to split, leading to the most tragic of tragic modern love stories. Let the romance and perilous suspense begin, and true epic filmmaking. So, Titanic and Celine Dion's theme songs begin. So, Titanic, what do I need to say about Titanic? Well, first and foremost, despite being beloved by audiences, it's, for the most part, it is also a heavily backlash movie, and I'm going to sit on pedestal here. I saw the whole thing tonight again. I saw it in theaters 10 years ago. That was actually my first time I saw it. This is like the third time I've seen Titanic, and I will tell you this. Every time I watch Titanic, it emotionally affects me more every single time. The minor flaws I have with it disappear every single time. Very few films, I think, truly deserve the status of being films that get better with age. Titanic gets better with age. This, to me, is the best film Cameron has ever made, and will probably ever make. I know that's a controversial opinion, but it's true. This is his masterpiece. This is the movie I can say with pretty much certainty is the greatest thing he ever did. I would easily take the story of Jack and Rose over the, Pandora any day. And what I love about this movie is that it is totally hard on the sleeve. And I think it's the same thing that people don't like about it. It is gushingly romantic, and it is melodramatic and romantic. So what? So are most Hollywood epics. This does it right. I have notoriously not liked certain types of classic films. I would be the first to say I don't get Gone with the Wind. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I've watched it 3 times all the way through. It's not for me. Titanic is my Gone with the Wind. Titanic is one of those movies to me that will always be watchable. Because, whenever it's in theaters near me, I feel the urge to go see it. Because it's one of those films, and it's in 3D as well, and I saw it in 3D. I also had a really great experience. I went a little out of the way. I went to Granite City Cinema, which I want to give them a drop. They're a really good little theater. This was my first time going there, and it reminded me of a movie theater we had kind of in the late 90s, and I actually felt like I might have almost pulled like a petite maman and time warped to this old theater, the Cottonwood, back in 97, because it looked like an old school theater. And I was also the only one in the theater, so when I blubbered like an idiot, I didn't get any, not that I would have, but didn't get any kind of sneers or anything. Titanic is, I don't mean to, pun both intended and unintended. It's unsinkable. It is Cameron's best film. Little details. DiCaprio and Winslet's performances are just phenomenal. DiCaprio in particular, I just think, the fact that this man did not get nominated for an Oscar for this movie. Like, Winslet got nominated, the actress who plays Older Rose got nominated, and it also was nominated for, like, every other category. But not Best Actor for Leo? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? He's great in this. He is charming and lovable and funny, and you love him, and you see why she likes him, and you root for him. Kate Winslet, who I also think gets especially a bad rap from a lot of critics, she's often seen as the weak point by even some people who like the movie, I think is just ravishing in this movie. I think she's warm and lovable. I really like her character. I really believe her character. Her rebelliousness is believable. Her love for Jack is believable. Everything in this movie feels earned. And it feels even more so as it goes on. The last hour and a half or so of this movie, where it's the actual ship sinking, is some of the scariest, most visceral filmmaking I've ever seen in a movie. Like, if you don't have a have vertigo or fear of drops and heights and stuff, you will after watching the last hour and a half of Titanic. It is so well done, and it is so chilling and haunting and terrifying. The romance is actually romantic. The tear-jerking stuff actually earns the tear jerks, and the action sequences actually gets your blood pumping. It's a great movie. And I don't know why it's gotten backlash other than the fact that it was popular. That's all I see, because Titanic is a masterpiece. What else is there to say about it? Like, look, even with a lot of the good theaters and movies in theaters and on stream right now, Skinamarink is still in theaters. I love that movie. All the stuff that's good this year, that BTS documentary, which is surprisingly good, Magic Mike's Let's Dance. Right now, the best movie in theaters is Titanic. Go see it. Titanic, the 25th anniversary re-release in 3D gets. You see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus for Titanic. This is one of the greatest films ever made. Yeah, I said it. It is. It deserves that status. This is one of the all-time classic movies. Whatever flaws I have with it, the fucking door, the floating door, who gives a shit? Like, just, it's a movie. It's okay. Go see Titanic on the big screen. It is worth your time. It is worth your effort. Go see it. It's a masterpiece. 5 out of 5 stars plus for Titanic. But of course I was going to give it 5 stars plus. This movie's become iconic. It would be like, reviewing this is like Alonso Duraldi's great line about reviewing Star Wars. It's like, it's not even really a movie anymore. It's a monument. It's a cultural monument at this point. Go see, of course. Go see Titanic. Just go see it. Alright, trailer trash. This was very brief, because we, actually, a majority of the trailer presentation was the mayor thanking us for coming out to the little theater and seeing it. It was nice. But we did get a couple of trailers, and I do mean a couple. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, talked about, looks good. And Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, the 3D trailer, looks good. And was there shawarma? No, there is not shawarma at the end of Titanic, but there is that badass thing. I'm going to say, also, My Heart Will Go On is a good song. Fuck that. Fuck the bullshit of, oh, yeah, the movie's good, but the song sucks. That's a great theme song to a movie. I'm sorry. It's all of a piece. Anyway, yeah. that's it. Yeah, that's it. We will be back tomorrow for back-to-back reviews. It's actually a Valentine's Day rom-com double bill of At Midnight on Paramount Plus and Somebody I Used to Know on Amazon Prime Video. So we'll have reviews of both of those tomorrow. Sunday's the Super Bowl. I might do a video on it. I don't know. And more to come. Next week, we have a packed week with reviews of Marlowe, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in IMAX 3D. So that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does that it's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find my elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. On Serialized, I'm all one word, lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, any of you haven't. Take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. I want to know down below, what did you think of Titanic 25th anniversary in 3D? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mouth extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Bye.